Embrace the top fake nuke. Ragazzi, ricordatevi sempre che sbagliare è da umani, perseverare è da pezzi di merda. Dai treni. Sono contento, ragazzi, anche oggi, dopo un mese e mezzo che questo figlio di puttana non caricava video, di poter essere il vostro host di Top 5 Nuke. Vi ricordo, se siete deboli di cuore, andate via dalla live. Se no, rimanete. Godetevi il video. E buona visione a tutti. Prego, regia. 30 minuti, Amon. 31.
Tunnel vision.
Tunnel
This next
vision?
video was sent into popular Japanese ghost hunting team Clip Store by a man who claims that the footage was recorded by his now deceased older brother. The man says that his brother was a big fan of the paranormal and often spent his free time exploring well-known ghost spots in Japan. So one day his brother decides to film an allegedly haunted tunnel somewhere in Fukuoka Prefecture, Japan. He has an encounter that is absolutely terrifying.
Sembra quello di Jujutsu Kaisen, sto punto. Porco Dio, ma che sei pazzo? Corri via! No, vabbè, dude.
Did you see it?
Did you see it?
After
Sì,
the man
cazzo.
hears a creepy, unexplained voice coming from right behind him. He quickly spins around to see an ominous dark figure standing right in front of him. A shadowy shape that had not been there only seconds before. Absolutely terrified, the man makes a run for it. But the story gets even weirder. Because a few weeks later, the man who recorded this video passed away in a freak accident. This horrifying video was found on the man's phone. It was the last video that he recorded before his death.
What the fuck?
So the Clip Store team tracks down the location, but they don't really find anything unusual during their investigation. So could it be that the man accidentally recorded real paranormal phenomena? And could this have somehow led to him losing his life in such a tragic way? Let me know. The Viaduct Tavern. Paranormal investigators Jeff, Phil, and Mark from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations recently investigated the notoriously haunted Viaduct Tavern in London. The viaduct has been around for hundreds of years and was built just a few yards away from the site of the infamous Old Newgate prison, where thousands of criminals were executed. The tavern's third floor was once a brothel where a lady of the night named Kate tragically lost her life. With such a long and dark history, it's no wonder that over the years, landlords, workers, and even visitors have witnessed terrifying paranormal activity. Nevertheless, the tavern has become a very popular local historical pub. The Ghost Tech team sets up several static cameras and begin their investigation on the third floor, where most of the supernatural activity has been witnessed. It doesn't take long before the three investigators start to hear very strange sounds coming from the floor right above their heads.
Hello?
Mo ti risponde.
I can hear you. I can hear you walking. There was a few footsteps on the floor above us. As I stand on the stairs to the fourth floor, I hear footsteps above me on the floorboards. Here is the audio taken from Static Cam 5, which is located up on the fourth floor. Hello? I can hear you.
The creepy sound of someone walking can be heard on the 4th floor of the Viaduct Tavern.
Sono
The Ghost
video
Tech team believes that they might be making
horror.
contact with the spirit of Kate, the lady of the night that tragically passed away there long ago. Jeff, Phil, and Mark head up to the 4th floor to do a spirit box session. And what happens next is downright creepy.
Eccola.
If I knew your full name, I could look in the newspapers, the old newspapers, and find out what happened to the person that did that terrible thing to you. That's all I need from you, is your surname. So if I hold this out,
Yes.
yeah,
Signor Bizzarro, grazie mille. Ma che cosa sta passando?
Cool. Something's in that room. It just went past the window and I've got it.
Ma 2 volte è passato.
Something went across that window.
Kate,
While asking questions, Jeff captures a dark figure quickly moving in front of a window, not once, but twice. Jeff immediately alerts the team of what he's captured, but they can't find any explanation for the bizarre encounter. And that isn't the only time the team captures something unexplainable that night. Back on the 3rd floor, the 3 investigators begin to hear strange disembodied voices. And then this happens.
Non ci è dato saperlo.
That's what I was hearing downstairs.
Chiudi quella cazzo di bocca.
Kate, tell me your name, your full name. We can find out. Find out what happened to you and whether the person that did it was caught and punished.
Ce li faccia controllare che non sia rovinato. No, questo, quello che c'è in macchina.
Jesus.
Lui sempre perché
Hey there! There was someone stood by me.
Questo, cosa l'attacco allora, scusami.
ci sono, devi comprare la spina. Se vuoi, attaccarla a casa.
E questo non lo, quindi io se mi compravo l'iPhone senza la presa, con questo non potevo attaccarlo in macchina.
No, ti devi comprare al negozio quello di quello vecchio.
Non c'è senso.
25 euro, altrimenti c'è quello, diciamo, taroccato, tra virgolette, certificato a 20. A 20.
Vabbè, no, mi porto quell'altra spina, che quella mi faceva i capricci. Grazie.
Sono i garage.
Ok.
Vabbè, basta, vedo in video.
It's-
Ho capito.
Tieni,
Grazie
questo
mille.
è una scapola, è su. Non lo perdo. Il garage ti ho passata, Ciao.
Sì, Griso? Io so logicamente che queste cose non sono fake, mi cago addosso uguale.
Stood right by me then. Oh, hang on a minute. That is the clearest
E
thing
poi
I've
non
ever
che
seen
mi
in
faccio
my
i
life.
cavi.
Okay, calm down.
Manda proprio indietro. mentre-
There was
Was caught and punished.
Scusate per l'interruzione, ragazzi.
Jesus. Hey there! There was someone stood by me.
Okay,
There was someone stood right by me then. Oh, hang on a minute. That is the clearest thing I've ever seen in my life.
okay, calm down.
Mark nearly jumps out of his skin as he sees someone standing right next to him.
C'era
But when they
qualcuno?
look, there's no one there. However, when the ghost team reviews their recorded footage later, they realize that Mark actually did capture what he saw on camera.
Porca
Now,
troia.
it can only be seen for a split second when slowing down the footage, but as Mark spins around, the unexplained face of someone can be seen standing right next to him. So could this be the ghost of Kate, the lady of the night who tragically
Mezzo,
lost her
lo so.
life inside the tavern? Or could it be the spirits of
Va bene,
prisoners
Oliver.
who were executed where the tavern now
Sì, sì, 4 chiacchiere deve
stands?
essere, Crisp.
You decide. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations. Encanto. Ghost hunter Idle from the YouTube channel
Questa sta in
Ghost23
mezzo alla
sets
giungla.
out to explore a remote waterfall in the
Sì,
middle
sì,
of
Chris,
nowhere
sì, sì.
and surrounded by tall mountains.
Vedi che NP, sta tranquillo.
Idle has been told that the
Che
waterfall
belli
is
sti
haunted
posti,
by
però.
an environmental spirit known as an Encanto, a mythical being that has the ability to appear in human form. Idle is completely alone as he makes the difficult climb up the waterfall with nothing but a camera. The sun is setting fast, and with very little daylight left, Idle captures something truly chilling.
Oddio.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Wow, sino ka po? Sino ka? Sino ka? Sino ka? Ito.
Non poteva stare zitto e riprendere e basta.
Sino ka po? Sino ba kayo? Sino? Sino yung nagpapakita dito?
A mysterious figure appears to be watching Idle as he's exploring and recording footage of the waterfall. The person then just walks away, disappearing into thin air. Now, there is nowhere for this figure to have disappeared to, as there is a steep drop below and a tall, unclimbable cliff above. Idle is baffled and confused by what he just saw and can't find anywhere that the mysterious being could have went. It's almost as if it walked right into the waterfalls surrounding the mountain. So could this be the Encanto that is said to appear at the
Encanto.
waterfall? Or something else? Tell me what you think. A cry for help. This next video is a bit of a mystery, as it was reposted to TikTok without a source or information. The video shows CCTV footage of a young girl as she walks around her home. What happens next is like something from a nightmare.
Ma che cazzo?
Lights suddenly begin to flicker, startling the young girl as she rushes for the door.
Questa cosa non l'abbiamo mai vista in
But the door
tutto.
won't open.
In tutti i top menu che abbiamo
As
visto,
she
questa
slams
cosa
on the
non
door
l'abbiamo
and
mai
crying
vista.
out for help, an ominous dark shape can be seen slowly moving towards her. One dark edge reaching out, almost like an arm ready to grab her. That's when someone, presumably her brother, comes to her rescue and opens the door for her to escape. Now, without a source, we'll probably never know what happened here. So, I ask you, is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Sembra un bel po' fake, eh?
Off the rails. Stephen Kerner is out on a drive through the countryside
Unknown
of
rail
Minnesota
fan.
when he spots something very odd.
On TikTok.
Oh boy. What, Well, that ain't good. Don't know who's running that, but... I mean, yeah, okay.
A small empty train car with an empty caboose slowly moves along the track, even though no one is
È il
driving.
piano per Hogwarts.
Stephen is a little confused by what he just witnessed, but he just shrugs it off and drives away.
Nico, lei è
After
un
posting his
genio.
bizarre encounter on TikTok, someone spots something that Stephen didn't see.
E neanche io ho visto.
Running that, but I mean, yeah, okay.
Please tell me I'm not the only one who saw that.
This thing. Right here.
Porco boia.
What the f is that?
Viewers are freaked out when they see an odd pale figure seemingly hanging out of the back of the train. Many believe the tiny locomotive to be a ghost train, and some believe that the train might be haunted by a spirit, and others just think it's a very odd occurrence paired with pareidolia. But what do you think this is? Let me know down in the comments. A rough ride. TikTok user Jose Castillo and his friends often mountain bike after work on some wooded trails near the city of Oaxaca, Mexico. One evening after dark, Jose and his friends go out on a trail that they've taken many times before. But this time, things take a terrifying turn. Jose's GoPro camera is recording when something happens that still gives him chills to this day. Did you see it? Someone or something appears out of nowhere and Jose barely manages to swerve around it. When slowed down and paused, the figure appears to be cloaked, wearing a veil that's translucent enough that you can see what looks like a face. A very disturbing face.
Porca
Many
troia.
viewers of Jose's TikTok believe that he captured the infamous weeping woman, La Llorona, a vengeful spirit of Mexican lore that mourns the loss of her children. But what do you think this is?
Porca troia, questo
Let me know.
è interessante. Potrebbe essere anche un albero, cioè.
Exploration gone
Era
wrong.
tutto sera.
Two
però.
friends decide to explore an abandoned industrial park at an undisclosed location in China. The site has been abandoned for over 3 years, and most of the entrances have been locked shut to prevent intruders and squatters. But this doesn't stop the two explorers as they manage to find a way inside.
Okay. Okay.
They start to explore the construction floor by floor. That's when they spot something absolutely unnerving. Did you see it? Someone appears to be sitting on a chair inside one of the empty offices. The cameraman calls out to his friend and they quickly turn back and check out the
Però,
room.
to be honest, tipo, cioè, se io volessi una cosa del genere, mi fermerei e tornerei indietro stando zitto. Per ditemo, cioè, istintivamente mi verrebbe da sta zitto e tornare indietro io. Invece di wait. Cioè,
But
voi,
there's no one there.
voi istintivamente cosa avreste fatto, cioè? Per curiosità.
So did they accidentally capture a paranormal event? Or is it
Fermo
all
subito. Ma torni
just
indietro,
an
vero? Non dici
elaborate
niente.
hoax? You decide.
È vero.
Unwanted guest.
Torni un attimo indietro,
In
se
this
niente,
next
vedi, ma è
creepy
vero
video,
quello che ho
two police
visto? È
officers
vero
are
quello che ho
alerted
visto?
by an Airbnb homeowner who suspects someone has broken into her house.
Magari non ci ho fatto caso, realizzi dopo, capito? È una cosa umana, cioè se tu fai un... se tipo, è tipo una cosa umana che se tu fai una cosa, ma sei sicuro al 100% che non succede niente... Se tu entri là con l'idea che non c'è nessuno, il tuo cervello collega dopo che hai visto qualcuno, capito? Magari non è neanche colpa tua. Che a me pare strano, sembra una scena dei cartoni che vanno avanti e tornano indietro. Sì, ci sta. Ma dipende come arriva il cervello, mate. Guarda, non ti è mai capitato che tipo ti fai una cosa, vai avanti e dopo 3 secondi dici, oddio, aspetta, e torni indietro. Ti succede tanto. Ma come no, mate? Non mi è mai capitata? Col cazzo torno a casa con le gambe in spalle, mate, con ragione. Adios.
Left for a while to go shopping, and when I came home, the door was open. I think somebody broke in.
The homeowner says the house should be empty, but is worried that an intruder might be inside. The two officers make their way into the house as their body cameras record the entire incident.
Boh.
Police.
Loro andavano a esplorare, non erano andati
Anyone
con
here,
il
make yourself
fantasma.
known.
Capito? Quelli erano da lì ad esplorare, no, trovare fantasmi, capito?
One of the officers is checking out the downstairs bedroom, and this is when things start to get weird.
Avevamo già vista questa? O no?
Anyone inside?
Ma non lo so, Griso, perché se tu vai là vedendo un'altra cosa, magari non c'è proprio caso, capito?
A loud bang can be heard, and at the same time, strange interference comes through the radio. The officer now heads upstairs, and his body cam starts to experience strange
Questo
video
l'abbiamo già visto,
glitches.
ragazzi.
What happens next is downright chilling.
Questo l'abbiamo già visto. Non mi ricordo dove, ma l'abbiamo già visto.
Police. Anyone inside, make yourself known.
Vero, Lonti, è vero. Probabile. Ma questa è una casa abitata, non c'è sta un cazzo dentro, come è possibile?
Downstairs clear.
Ma...
Downstairs clear. Yeah, we're good.
Now, understandably, this police officer is done with this house. Two doors open on their own without explanation,
Vero,
and
Nico.
when the officer is about to go downstairs, the loud sound of charging footsteps or stomping can be heard right behind him.
Vero, Nico,
He
vero.
swings around, but again, no one there.
Sicuramente è
This
fake.
footage was later released as the
Beh,
officer
sensato
claimed to
quello
have
che dici, sono
experienced
d'accordo.
paranormal activity while inside the house. So just what do you think is going on here? Is this Airbnb haunted? Let me know down in the comments.
Ah, un
An
Airbnb,
odd intruder.
Ora
A woman in
senso.
Jamaica steps outside to retrieve something
Jamaica,
from her
Tajai
car,
Chang.
but she doesn't know that an absolutely chilling event is about to occur.
Eccola lì. Guarda un po', Tajai.
As the woman exits her house and walks towards her car, we can see some strange translucent shape charge out of the woods near her house and run right inside the front door. Now, whatever this is does not seem to be any kind of compression glitch. The woman in the video is perfectly clear. And also the figure approaches the light and still remains an odd, indistinguishable
Fa ridere che in Giamaica i
mess.
fantasmi siano bianchi.
But is it supernatural? And if not, just what
no!
is this? As always,
Alontiero,
I leave it
no!
up to you to decide.
Manca a fa così.
Jerry.
Jerry?
After 3 years of living a happy, peaceful
Ma
life
questo
in their
abbiamo già
apartment in the
visto.
United Arab Emirates,
Ma ve lo ricordate?
Zark, his wife and son suddenly begin to experience.
Questo l'abbiamo già visto, ragazzi. Ma perché voi vedete che ho reso conto di tutti quelli che ha fatto vedere? Vips dall'Ontial. Buonasera, Damix. Ok, ragazzi, direi che è il caso di andare a giocare un po' di Harry Potter. Boh, ricicla io. Boh, set game. Oh, Words Legacy. Set title. Merdino Porker in azione. Che è uno short da vedere? Ok. Uno short solito, vediamo un secondo.
How to name your Asian baby? King Song Ding Dong. How to name your Asian baby? King Song Ding Dong. How to name your Asian baby?